Okay, I'm out at the MB warehouse where we're supposed to do the asphalt repairs. Basically, the goal is to eliminate this from happening. Perfect timing today to come out and do this final docket video because they've got their truck here and they're trying not to scrape here on the back side. So they're trying to use boards to reduce the slope, and they're having some troubles right now. But as you can see, those boards right there, those are like 1.5 inch boards. And they've got a 4x4 on the other side, which is about 3.5 inches. And they're gonna hit. So from where the surface is right now, it probably needs to come up at least 4 inches. And as we get back to this tire here, we're gonna have to try to get that slope to raise up a little bit, at least a couple inches, and then come through here. So what we've got right now is we got a set of plans that show that we would do removal plus about 2 feet of transition outside of this concrete line here. So from the concrete, we're making a straight line cut, saw cut out here about, I think it's 13 feet or 14 feet. And then it's gonna go all the way over to the wall, which will be all the way on this side, coming all the way up. We're saw cut, take this all out. We're also gonna take out some of the concrete, not much of the concrete, but up by the expansion joint. Okay, so on the drawings it shows this concrete stays, and we're going to overlay over the top of it. But as you get up here to the joint right here, the drawings show to saw cut here, try to take out I think it's about 12 inches, or maybe it's 2 feet along this line here, right along the expansion joint, going right through here. So it'll come down about 2 feet. We'll tear out the concrete, and then it'll be asphalt overlay all the way through here. And then I think it's a key cut, actually, 13 feet. Okay, so now they've got about 3 inches of wood here, and it's not enough still because the truck bumpers right there, it's touching the concrete. So we know that when we go to make that cut, that asphalt transition's got to come up at least a couple inches. And it's let's see, 1, 2, 3, it's almost 3.5 feet, 4 feet down. It's already touching at the level it is right now, so it'll probably have to come up at least a couple inches there. So we got to keep that in mind, that the new asphalt should be at least 2 inches higher at this point, and that's about 4 feet down, actually. I was gonna mark the layout right now, but they got the truck in the way. So, but just to give you an idea, hopefully when the truck leaves, I can spray in the markings, and you can see what we're gonna do here. But when we go to raise this up in this area and bring it out here, we'll have some asphalt transition about 2 feet outside of this, I would say, imaginary line off the concrete. So that way when cars are pulling in and out, we got this parking right here. So as they come in down the road and they go to turn into these stalls, we got to have that asphalt transition right here. Okay, so really the goal is to reduce this slope here, and it's going to be an overlay really right over the top of it. This concrete right now, we thought it was a monolithic pour, but it's not. The curb was poured by itself, and then the ramp was put in after the fact. So there's going to be some rebar in there as well that we'll have to remove when we're cutting out some of that here at the top. So
not that it's gonna, but I would stand behind it.
So as you can see, about 2 feet from the expansion joint where they hook in power, it's touching. Okay, so underneath, like I was saying earlier, you got the tow hooks that are about 4 feet down from the expansion joint, and then you've got like a trailer hookup, power hookup, which is roughly about 2 feet from the expansion joint that touches. So we know also that the asphalt transition will need to be, it'll start to change at 2 feet past the expansion joint in order for these trucks to get in. So that's what they had to do. They just pulled the truck out, and as you can see, those tow hooks scraped on the bottom there. So just over 2 feet past the expansion joint is where they scraped.